have all heard.
All right, David, thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at center. And for Brooklyn, Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in a shooting guard. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Shoots the 3. Tips it. And Collins is right there.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Now here's Harden. From deep three-point range. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Here is Harden after Clint Capella's bucket. And the shot is good.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Now here's Durant. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hunter, the pass to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Jordan. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And KD throws it down.
Aggressive move by KD. It gives this team a different attitude when he's attacking the rim.
Young outside. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Harden finds Jordan. Back to Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. Good work defensively by Capella.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Down low, deflects the pass. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Now Bogdanovich. James Harden missing on the 3. Shot, high post, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Good on the shot.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Now the pass to Herter. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Irving. And the layup's good off the glass.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
And here is Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Now Irving. Off target from the baseline. Good if it goes. The shot that time not on target. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Irving. Green is out there with Luwawu. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Here's Williams. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Williams kicks to Reddish. Gallinari wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Gallinari's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
That's a beautiful play call. Gallinari's dangerous off the catch because it allows him to get his shot in rhythm.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's Herter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit. And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead and transition and create for others.
And here is Williams. Following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Here's Luwawu. The shot's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Williams with the ball. Passes it to Gallinari. In the corner. Herter with it. Connects from 3-point range. Herter's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hawks. And Irving launches it from deep. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gallinari passes to Herter. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Fluid athlete, good hops. If Herter can continue to do that, watch out.
Outside Irving. The shot. Claxton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And he commits the intentional foul. So it's Atlanta now. Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. Nice D from Griffin.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And an intentional foul right there. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A deep 3 from Durant. No good on the quick 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Young against KD. Here's Capella. The Hawks again can't hit.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Bogdanovich. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Brown the pass to Jordan. Collins against Griffin. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta leading by 10. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Hawks passing it around. Young's shot is off. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Young fires away from outside. Drills it from outside. Young's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here is Harden. 6 points for him. With 4 seconds. Oh, that was something else.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Hey, thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. And this Hawks team still learning on the fly. Hawks learning on the fly. And that'll do it.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nets trail by 9.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Brown against Bogdanovich. To the middle, clock at 4, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Harden draws the double. Durant feeling it out a bit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The pass to Collins. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And it's blocked.
All over that shot. Hunter's length and commitment gives him the upside to be a great defender.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, Blake Griffin, he gives you a little bit of everything offensively. Terrific court awareness.
Passes it to Hunter. Back to Young. Outside Collins. And Jordan sends it back.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capability.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. It's stolen by Brown. One-on-one fast break. A shot by Harden, wide open, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The minute KD gets the ball, all eyes are on him. That leaves a wide open man.
Young up top. The putback. Capella kicks to Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. The three from Harden. 1:24 left in the third. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
So both teams making some changes here. Here is Williams. The dish to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Dinwiddie outside. Right side, Irving. Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Here's Claxton, and here are the Nets. They're on a 10-2 run here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it goes down 2 points. And now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Williams scanning the floor. Here's Herter. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now, here is Irving. He has 7. There's the triple. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta up 5. And time for the short break. The fourth quarter is coming up next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Green. Irving is out there with Luwawu, and it's Claxton in at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, credit Herter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Irving surveying the floor. 14 feet away. They get it again. And Crane is right there.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. The three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 3. Here's Claxton, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Williams against Dinwiddie. Back to Williams. Hawks passing it around. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
And late in the game here, it's just as important to get stops. We'll see if either side is up to the task.
You could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up. But it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Green. Durant's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
And Jordan has it in the corner. Harden surveying the D. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Bogdanovich, no luck. Brooklyn trailing. Harden outside. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Pass to Hunter. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
Donnie's checked in for Bogdanovich. Hunter with it. KD's on him. And it's Hunter with the jam.
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
Harden dishes to Irving. Back to Harden. Outside Irving. A three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
When the lights are at his brightest, Kyrie loves coming through.
Here's Young, and the layup falls.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Irving finds Harden. .112 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. KD's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Here's Young. It falls!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Irving. Griffin trying to get open. Irving can't get it to go. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 36 seconds left in the game. It's Young on the wing. Money!
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Harden against Dunn. Fires from deep. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Done outside. Three-pointer. Up again. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And looking at the Nets, we've got Harden. Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan, and it's Durant, and it's Brown in at the 2 guard. Harden the pass to Brown. Back to Harden. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Doesn't get talked about much, but Blake Griffin sprinting out in transition allows him those kind of opportunities.
Middleton outside. Passes to Lopez. Holiday with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Harden with it. He kicks to Brown. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Durant way outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. KD's got 5 points so far.
From way downtown, Durant truly knows no limits.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Middleton. The pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 2. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. In transition, here come the Nets. And Brown throws it down hard.
Phenomenal basketball instincts by Durant. Picks that one clean and then sends it the other way.
Giannis passes to Middleton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Outside, Holiday. Antetokounmpo inside. Griffin on him.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the basket by Blake Griffin. Here's Jordan. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Now here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by DeAndre Jordan over Green. And that one's good by Giannis.
Just all the physical advantages that Giannis has really present a tough challenge for the defense down there.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Here's Middleton following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Back to Middleton. It's intercepted. On the wing, Irving. And he converts the layup. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside Holiday. And stolen by Irving. One-on-one fast break. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. He doesn't get the second one. Bucks trail by 11. Outside Teague. Pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton. The 8-footer. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Irving passes to Llewellyn. Back to Irving. Charity stripe shot. That's it, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball in. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker is out there with Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 3. Here's Portis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Outside Irving. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Misses the layup.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Left side Irving. It's rebounded by Teague. And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 10. Pass to Forbes. Now here's Teague. Passes it to Connaughton. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Six to shoot. Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Brooklyn leading by 10. Irving looking for an opening. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. The three from Harden. Jordan. Griffin trying to get open. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Harden.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. 2 minutes. Outside Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Middleton, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Nets leading by 14. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. From deep, Harden. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Durant way outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Lopez.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Brown against Holiday. Harden outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Harden, no good. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Bucks trail by 10. Teague feeling it out a bit. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so it's Brooklyn going in. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Brooklyn came out looking very confident. Some major league offense and that should do.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got Griffin. Irving is out there with Brown. Then it's Jordan. And it's Durant in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Count that one. Jordan's got the first basket of the second half here for Brooklyn.
Look how focused DeAndre Jordan is on those finishes through the contact.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Both free throws good from Forbes. Nets leading by 10. To the inside. The kick out to Irving. Back to Green. 5 to shoot. Irving attacking, and the shot goes in. Irving's got 12 in the game.
And the coach is yelling at the defense to at least get a hand up on Kyrie Irving.
Outside Portis. Now T. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcomed with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And Forbes has it in the corner. The Bucks working the ball around. Teague drives in, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Jeff Green picks one up.
Stellar effort from Jeff Teague. Gets contact on his way to the rim.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Brown the pass to Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. T kicks to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball. The putback. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Outside Teague. Lets it go with a 3. Jordan with the rebound. Nets leading by 14. Griffin passes to Harden and stolen by Jeff Teague. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from the summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Teague. Here's Harden. And the shot is long. Bucks trail by 13. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Holiday, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Brooklyn leading by 11. Harden dishes to Griffin. Up top, Durant. He has 5. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Durant kicks to Harden. Dishes it to Brown. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Nets lead by 11. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. 3 on the clock. Giannis passes to Middleton. They get it back. Brooklyn leading by 11. To the paint, here's Griffin. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Brown outside. And there's the pass to Harden. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Durant. Top of the key, Griffin. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Holiday.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. Clock at 6. Inside, here's Middleton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Harden has a wide open look. It's on target from the high post. And the Nets lead by 11.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Here's Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. You know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Back to Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. Here's Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss. Nets leading by 12. Griffin passes to Irving. Harden against DiVincenzo. Fires from 18. Harden's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Harden finds Durant. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Sinks the triple.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Griffin. Giannis, no good. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Irving way outside. And the Nets, another 3.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 14-point game. Middleton on the wing, defended by Griffin. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Outside Holiday. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. And it's Teague in for Dante DiVincenzo. Irving against Teague. From past the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
But they recover it. Irving from long range. No good.
I think it's natural to tense up when Giannis is in.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining. But traffic in New York City making its way. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, they've got Griffin. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Now here's Simmons. Down low, stolen by Durant. Left side, Brown. Griffin can't get it to go in.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Milton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
And, you know, the Beard continues to impress, continues to get better, and MVP candidate seemingly every season. Now, I got a question, though. How does he maintain the look of that beard?
The pass to Thibault. Simmons against Durant. Stolen by Harden. KD on the wing. And stolen by Thibault. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Durant for three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Harden outside. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. Embiid, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here's KD for three.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
And Simmons kicks to Thibault. To the middle. Here's Embiid. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will come the other way. In the corner, it's Griffin. Back to Brown. Passes it to Harden. It's stolen by Milton. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And the shot goes in.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Fader on the way. Feeds to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
This is where Embiid burns you the most. I mean, mainly because of his size and such a soft touch.
Nobody near Irving. And the Nets miss again. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 4-point game. And Embiid throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And a deep three from Irving. Rebound by the 76ers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And a wide open look for Simmons. And the three off target. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Irving can't get it to go.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
And they pick up 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
They've been out of sync since the opening tip. I mean, they've got to take better care of the ball.
Johnson, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Back to Howard. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 8. Here's Luwawu with the tip and staying with the play. Irving.
How about Irving showing you great energy there, just refusing to be boxed out.
Here's Curry. The kick out to Scott. It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with... And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Green. Mike Scott out there with Howard. Then there's Maxey, and it's Curry in at the 2.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Scott the pass to Maxey. Howard in the post. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg is a point guard. What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Pass to Milton. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 3. Harden. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Embiid finds Simmons. Back to Embiid. Here's Milton. Nailed from three-point land. Milton's got 5.
Boy, the floor awareness and passing ability of Embiid, very impressive, and he continues to grow as a passer.
Harden dishes to Brown. And here's KD for 3. Just 5 to shoot. Jordan the pass to KD. No good from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Durant kicks to Harden. Durant against Simmons. Now here's Durant. D right on him. And Griffin stays with it.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Simmons passes to Harris. Milton with it. The feed to Embiid. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Embiid's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Harden the pass to Brown. And here is Jordan. Durant deciding where to go with it. Jordan trying to free himself up. Banked in off the glass. KD's got 5.
Looking strong to the finish when Durant locks in on scoring. Nobody stopping.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Griffin with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Durant launches from deep. That doesn't go either for Durant.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Harden. The shot comes out. Nice D from Scott.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Curry's shot is off.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Durant.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Jones. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have an 8-point lead. And that'll about do it as...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Kyrie Irving. Green is out there with Luwawu, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Here's Irving, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that one's good. Maxi's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the 76ers. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Irving. And good that time. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Green finds Howard. Here's Curry. Good D by Irving. Nets trail by 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Scott pulls it in.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Curry with the 3. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Irving. The shot, no good. Nice D from Scott. Intercepted. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up below.
And here's Maxey. He's got 6. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And Howard with the second chance points. 6 points for him.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Irving against Curry. Irving misses. The 76ers leading by 6. Green dishes to Curry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got his first basket. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. They get it back. Howard. That one, no good. The Nets trail by 6. Down low. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Green. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. Brooklyn with the rebound. Luwalu's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Inside, Scott kicks to Howard. Here's Curry over Irving. That's tipped. They recover it. Chalk up 2 there. Howard's got 8 points. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie with it. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The shot by Irving. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense is starting to show signs of life.
Here's Irving. Finished off the break. Now just a 2-point 76ers lead.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Outside Curry. Bobbed up there for Howard. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 2. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Nets trail by 4. Harden surveying the D. Outside, KD. Harden right side. Simmons against Durant. Up again, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Outside, Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. That one, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Harden. And now he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
And Harden, an absolute vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Button the pass to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. Back to Embiid. And it's KD with the rebound. It's Harden with the drive. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Now, here's Milton. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
In addition to his strength, Harden has deceptive quickness. He just has this unique knack to get by whoever's guarding him because he's strong and crafty.
Hilton the pass to Thibault. He dishes it to Embiid, and it's blocked by Jordan. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Brown's got the ball, and then Durant with the dunk.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
To the inside, and the dunk by Embiid.
So Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Here's Harden on the wing. And he gets the bucket.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
The pass to Embiid. Over Jordan. Stolen by Durant. It's hauled in by the 76ers. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Yep, that one goes in there.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
Nice shot by Harden. Wide open. No good on the triple. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Green's checked in.
Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player. Somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
And the jam by Harden. The coach's challenge has been issued. First team like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Irving finds Harden. Back to Irving. Four on the shot clock. It's stolen by Milton. The drive by Simmons. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're down by 3. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a gorgeous nighttime. And before we...
Hey, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Brown. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Jordan in at the center. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Collins wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. Stolen by Collins. Young with no one around. No good with the triple. And here's Brooklyn. Oh, Griffin in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Count it.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Harden dishes to Brown. Back to Harden. Over Bogdanovich. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Brown.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Young looking it over. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Harden. Pass to KD. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Young. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. For 3. The offensive rebound.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here's Harden. Now the pass to Brown. Here's Griffin. Back to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, just the silky smoothness of the release of Kevin Durant. What a treat to watch.
Young pass to Capella. Harden against Young. Again, the Hawks score. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And here's Bogdanovich. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Here's the 3. And Bogdanovich hits from deep. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Done shot's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Basket counts.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Nets trail by 5. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Green finds Irving. They can't stop the run with that one. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Here's Okongwu. The rebound by the Nets. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Irving. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Lets it go from 14.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And so it's Atlanta, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Brooklyn now, Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Now here's Williams. The feed to Okongwu. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Irving for 3. Rebound by Williams. Atlanta leading by 7. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Snell from outside, connects from 3-point range. Snell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
The Nets working the ball around now. Irving from long range. Another miss by Irving. Atlanta shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. Gallinari outside. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Down low. Irving looking for an opening. And stolen by Okongwu. Finished off the break. And now it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Irving for 3. That shot no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Yet another way Griffin beats you. Great body control going up over the top.
Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Young against Brown. He kicks it to Harden. Pops it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Young outside. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Outside Collins. Passes it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Harden against Bogdanovich. Harden kicks to Durant. From deep three-point range, the long-distance 3 is buried. KD's got 8 points.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Shots good from Young.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Harden the pass to Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Young outside. From deep.
And something that Harden continued.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to... And Gallinari, a guy who maybe should have gotten more All-Star votes over the Thanks for joining.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Now, here's Collins. Young with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Collins kicks to Young. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Young. Nets trail by 12.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Collins finds Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
On the free throw, no good.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The deep 3 from Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
A nice shot by Young.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. To stop the hammer at home! Hammer at home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. The 3. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Irving's shot is good.
There's a marksmanship from Kyrie Irving. The lightning quick release. Boy, defender better have his hands up and ready.
Molinari passes to Okongwu. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Green. Irving for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. They led the game at one point by 20.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Back to Snell. Out to the right wing. Here's Herter. He's covered by Irving. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Atlanta again missing.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And the 3 ball is good.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
And here is Dunn following the 3-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Dunn misses. Nets trail by 12. Oh, the lob to Irving.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Dunn passes to Herter. 58 seconds left in the third. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got it back down to single digits for the Nets.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. In the corner, Snell with it. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Irving finds Dinwiddie. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
So it's the Hawks now. After the basket by Brooklyn, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
This is his first free throw of the game. Second free throw, no good. In the corner, Irving with it. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul. 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now, here is Irving. From deep three-point range, and the miss. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Luwawu, also Green out there, and it's Irving in at the 2.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Here is Williams. After the basket by Brooklyn, here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Irving passes to Claxton. Outside, Green. The deep three from Irving. That shot missing, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets making a switch here. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Green. Kevin Durant's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And it's Harden in for Dinwiddie.
And this is what Young does best. A dynamite offensive player who fills it up in so many ways.
KD looking around. Harden left side. Overdone. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from DeAndre Jordan.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Dunn passes to Collins. Shoots over Griffin. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
The Hawks leading by 9. Dishes it to Dunn. Hawks passing it around. Hunter no good. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. Durant way outside. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Nets trail by 9. And here's Harden for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Capella kicks to Dunn. Back to Capella. Outside Collins. Hunter with it. He's picked up by KD. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Hawks leading by 9. And here is Dunn. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers. Dunn showing great vision.
Durant in the corner, over Reddish. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Hawks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Collins finds Young. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 11. And Durant launches from deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Off target from three-point range. The Nets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Collins with it. He's picked up by Irving. And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Chris Dunn. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. Capella with it, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. The 3 from KD. Rebound by the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Atlanta.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Young, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Young, no good. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Young from outside. Good D by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball. Durant just inside the line. And so the Hawks take the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. That's a look at our setting tonight. The pick. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Griffin. And it's Durant. Then there's Brown. And it's Harden. At the 1 spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Count it. Holiday's got the opening field goal of the game for the Bucks. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
And then Durant with the dunk.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the Monster Jam.
Passes it to Lopez. Kicks it to Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Jordan. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, I like how DJ's attacking the open court, sprinting ahead of everybody. Tough to keep up with a big guy who does that.
Holiday against Brown. Makes it off the glass. Holiday's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Here's Giannis after the made shot from KD. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Antetokounmpo inside. Griffin on him. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Harden. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Harden against Howard. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. So for the Nets. Now here's Teague. The pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. From 12 feet out. And the Bucks miss again. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Irving. Luau controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Teague. Dishes to Tucker. Middleton outside. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Middleton hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Baseline J on the way. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Teague's got the ball here for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Middleton. And the wing jumper offline. Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Irving. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Teague. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Love how Jeff Teague did not fear that attempt. He was amongst the trees, but it did not affect the shot.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 9. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The Nets have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Irving surveying the floor. Wide open look. Can't hit that one.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with... Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the...
I think the underdog story, started when I was...
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Green is out there with Luwawu, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Here's Connaughton, guarded by KD. The layup missed.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Outside for Griffin. Durant down low. And KD throws it down.
And here's the best way to get an earful from your coach. Give Kevin Durant that kind of path to the basket. Wow, discussion to follow.
Griffin with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Bucket is good.
Crazy long strides there from KD. Once he gets by you on the drive, see you later.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lopez passes to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez dishes to Giannis. Pass to Forbes. Shot clock at 3. That one wide left.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it goes down 2 points. KD's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who...
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Goes up, and then Durant with the jam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And that time, also a missed shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Middleton on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's why Middleton gets the respect from the teammates here. Adept at getting to the free throw line and attacking the inside.
Middleton hits them both. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Irving. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
T. And he banks in the layup.
Well, at 6'2" and 182, Jeff Teague really had to use all the strength in his body to get that shot off, despite getting hit.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A clear look here for Middleton. And that one's on target from the wing.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by Tucker.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
DiVincenzo passes to Portis. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. Portis in the post. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Middleton right side. And off the glass. That one's good. 10 points for him.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Irving passes to Claxton. And it's denied. And so it's Kevin Durant making headline. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and 2 rebounds. That's all for now.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Bucks, E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Teague in at the point. Harden against Teague. Comes up empty down low.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Durant, here we go. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A different look for Milwaukee. Bucks trail by 17. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Harden dishes to Griffin. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double, passes to Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. Durant kicks to Harden. Inside, Jordan the pass to Harden. But they get it back. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 17.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Now Holiday, he has 6. To the paint, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Brown kicks to Harden. Back to Brown. And Harden now, top of the key. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Here is Durant. 12 points for him. No good on the quick 3. Holiday looking for an opening. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo to the middle. Lopez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Now we've seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
Lopez hits them both.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Harden outside for KD. The high post shot, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, coming off the pick and roll with that length, KD makes so many good decisions.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
17-foot shot on the way. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. It's deflected. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. They're running. Pushing it up. Forbes the pass to Holiday. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Holiday's got 8 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
There's the pass to Irving. From deep. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 11 points in the game.
Well, he's seeing everything right now. Fantastic job of pulling the trigger when he's open.
Here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Forbes. Back to Connaughton. From the arc. The rebound by the Nets. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Milwaukee. Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. That one goes. Count it.
And Teague takes advantage of the room he had in front of him, creating an easy opportunity for himself.
Green kicks to Dinwiddie. Green passes to Claxton. On the wing, Irving. Takes the 3. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks trail by 16. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. To the inside. A nice shot by Tucker.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And so it's Brooklyn sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And it's been their rugged defense. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. Luwawu is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Brooklyn leading by 14. Outside Irving. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. Durant's checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. The Bucks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Shots good by Middleton.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Teague, the pass to Middleton. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. The 3. Jordan with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 15. Here's Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Now, here's Tucker. Pass to Teague. Now, here's Portis. Back to Teague. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Ball's knocked loose. Bucks trail by 17. The putback. Jordan with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Griffin dishes to Durant. And here's Harden for 3. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Giannis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Teague. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Giannis passes to Portis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He hits both from the stripe. Here is Harden. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. For 3, Durant. No good there. The Bucks go the other way with it. Holiday with it. Over Jordan. Here's Portis. Lays it up off the glass.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
And a deep 3 from Harden. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And the Nets lead by 16. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton outside. 1:41 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Launches it. The rebound by the Nets.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Nets passing it around. Durant way outside. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Brooklyn.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for KD.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And Durant launches from deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's the Bucks ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Durant puts up a deep three. DiVincenzo with the rebound. On the wing, Holiday, guarded by Harden. Middleton. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead.
Hey, Kevin, with
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. So the Nets starting 5. They've got Griffin, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Here's Embiid. A shake. And Embiid throws it down.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of the point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Harden kicks to Durant.
Versatile defender who can guard at any position. Simmons, he's using his speed and length to annoy shooters.
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Brown finds Jordan. It's over Embiid. Harden scanning the floor. And the jam by Harden.
Really like seeing Harden take it strong inside. So crafty in how he finishes near the bucket.
Simmons against KD. Back to Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Harden can't hit.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Milton's shot is good.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And stolen by Harris. Now the 76ers on the break. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
Harden outside. And Jordan has it in the corner. Harden outside. Fires for 3. Inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Good recognition from Durant. He's a talented passer.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 6-point lead. Pass to Harris. From outside the arc. A new 14 for the 76ers. And Embiid throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
And stolen by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris has got the ball, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, they've got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Milton finds Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Brown dishes to Harden. And the Nets miss again.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Curry gets the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
I like when Irving turns on the jet. Amazing quickness on the drive from the speedy guard.
Outside, Scott. Curry fires from way outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. .46 seconds left to play in the first. On the wing, Irving shoots over Curry. And that one is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Irving. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot by Curry, no good. Now here's Irving. He's guarded closely, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Scott. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already at double digits. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Green. Howard is out there with Mike Scott. Then it's Curry. And it's Maxey in at the one. Irving looking for an opening. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Curry passes to Maxey. Back to Curry. Now, here's Maxey. Dinwiddie covering. Nets trail by 15. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 6 points.
Amazing confidence from Irving. He's so skilled at getting inside and getting the shot he wants.
76ers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Passes it to Scott. Back to Curry. Back to Scott. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
You got to enjoy watching Durant finish strong. A ferocious competitor who's always looking to jam him when he has room to.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
Outside for Griffin. Green against Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. Superb athlete.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And that one's good. Durant.
The rhythm and the poise that Durant has when getting ready to catch and shoot is second to none in the league.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Green kicks to Howard. Trying to end the drought. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Howard's got his first 2 points.
And they just refuse to go away and really have slowly worked themselves back into the game.
Here's Harden. Jordan dishes to Brown. Durant against Green. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Durant.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the paint, Green. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, an underrated athlete, if you ask me. Green has the leaping ability to do damage inside.
Harden the pass to KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From deep three-point range. Offline with his 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Curry can't get it to go.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Curry looking around, and there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Nice defense from KD. And so, thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Follow it.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. And Joel Embiid, the mega-talented center. He'll get into... That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Harden. Griffin is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Brown in at the 2 guard. For 3, Harris. Come on. Jordan with the rebound. Nets trail by 4. Brown the pass to KD. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Ben Simmons. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw this game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Oh, the skill, length, time. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
Simmons dishes to Harris. At the teardrop. Yep, that one goes. Harris has got 6 points.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Simmons finds Harris. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
A deep 3 from Durant. But they'll get another chance. And the pass to Harden. Offensive rebound, Nets. The 76ers leading by 6. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Simmons inside. KD's on him. Oh, tried to dunk it home. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hilton the pass to Embiid. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 4. Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
So he gets them both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possession. And the turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Pass to Irving for the lead. The shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Milton over Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, Milton. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Scott comes in for Harris. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxi's subbed in for Simmons. Outside Irving. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the way in. Irving's got 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Irving leading the charge. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
We see how elusive Irving is, and he uses this skill to draw contact on the way up.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. For the lead, and that's 2 points on the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
There's no panic in them. I mean, staring at a big deficit, they still kept their poise and went to work.
Green, it's good. 6 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Irving, good.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Now, here's Maxey. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Back to Howard. Rebound, Brooklyn. 29 seconds left in the third. Green, the pass to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
Outside Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 15. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He comes away with... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. '76ers trailing. Mike's got out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And the Nets with possession here. Harden outside. And contact up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Simmons with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Oh, look, his footwork, his balance. Simpson stays in control when attacking the defense.
And Simmons drops them both. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Curry against Irving. KD on the wing. Back to Irving. Shoots over Curry. Irving misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Oh, the physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Pass to Jordan. Kicks to KD. Harden outside. Shot clock reset for the Nets. KD on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. And here comes the break. And that one's good. Thibault. And now a 3-point 76ers lead.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that is reflected in the score.
9 feet out. Irving, good.
Love how strong Irving finishes. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Harris inside, and he lays it straight in.
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating crucial possessions.
Irving passes to Harden. Down low. Outside Irving. There's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Simmons. That's tipped. Irving against Harris. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Irving.
Irving continues to bury big shot after big shot. He just has a knack for stepping up in crucial moments.
Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
I like seeing Embiid rise to the occasion. He knows how to capitalize during important stretches of the game.
Harden outside. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 3. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Timeout called the Nets. They trail by 3. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
A season that with lots of playoff experience, Jordan remains calm under pressure.
Harris's shot is good.
Just incredible patience by Harris, rising to the occasion in a big way with the key basket there.
Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Thibault. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-6 run. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. And on the way from Irving for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Well, that's just a lucky break to the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Here's Thibault. Misses the 3. So it's Brooklyn now.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight. Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Irving for 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Curry outside, buries it from 3-point range. So the 76ers win it. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.